Okay, this is the Game is on 100 here with the video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the Chicago Bears news for the week. I wanted to hold up on the video because I wanted to get the explanations from George McCasky, uh, Ted Phillips, Mark Trestman, Phil Emery on the state of the Bears going towards the bye weekend and going towards for the rest of the season. So let's get started. Basically, from the Bears, four peoples of the Bears, George McCasky, Ted Phillips, General Manager Phil Emery, and Head Coach Mark Trestman, they basically say they are a 3-5 football team and that they need to improve over the next several games, even to try to get into the playoffs. It's been said that Phil Emery and Mark Trestman says that Jay Cutler is a 3-5 quarterback. Ted Phillips and George McCasky agree that he's a 3-5 quarterback. The Bears are 3-5, and that shows for the team heading in towards the bye week, and that they still have the support from George McCasky and Ted Phillips, both for Emery and Trestman to get the job done. Basically, they're going to be doing some changes. Emery and Trestman said on the offensive side of the ball with the injury to Matt Slauson, they're going to be trying Jordan Mills at left guard, and they're going to leave Michael Ola at right tackle. Probably going to see doing that in practice if it's all right job for Jordan Mills to move inside and see what he can do, because they were saying that give Jordan Mills a chance at guard. Maybe he might be better at being inside than outside, because it looks like maybe he can do inside. I don't know, but they were scouting that he could do inside. But we'll see what the Bears will do with Jordan Mills. If they're going to put Jordan Mills on the left side of the line, have him be at left guard. We'll see how that's going to handle, but they're going to leave Mike Ola at right tackle. They might as well just leave Mike Ola at right tackle, because Mike Ola has done a good job in filling in for Michael Ola, Jermon Bushrod, and Matt Slauson whenever they were injured. So I have all the confidence for Michael Ola to do the job at right tackle. And defensive side of the ball, we all know what happened with Lamar Houston, who is the dumbest thing you could ever do. You get your first sack of the season, you're losing the game, you do something stupid, and you're injured for the rest of the year. Dumb. Why would you do that? Even they were saying something about that, about Lamar Houston, Emery and Trestman. So we'll see what's going to happen with Lamar Houston. Maybe the Bears might get rid of him next year. They gave him all that money guaranteed, and that is just a waste of money that they wasted on Lamar Houston. Or unless they can probably put Lamar Houston somewhere else, maybe move him inside and have him be on the defensive line, not play defensive end. Who knows? Well, anyways, now with the boss, George McCasky, who was on Bears Huddle on Wednesday, and he told them that what is his assessment on Phil Emery and Emery and Trestman on coach being hired 21 months ago, and the George McCasky put it as, I think Phil said it well a couple of days ago when he and Mark held the joint press conference. We're very disappointed. Bears fans and everyone in this building expect us to contend for a Super Bowl. We dug ourselves a little bit of a hole, but I think every time at some point faces a little bit of adversity in the season. And the measure of that team is how they react to adversity. We'll see what these guys are made of. We have every confidence in Phil and Mark and the players to pull out of this. So basically, George McCasky has all the faith in Emery and Trestman to get the job done, and also he believes that the players can get the job done. So with Ted Phillips, well, he said it was on today how he was on concern of the 3-5 start of the Bears. He said, obviously, we are not happy about that. We're in this business to win championships. 3-5 puts us behind the 8 ball a bit. But what I do know about this team is that we've shown the ability to come back from adversity twice already this year with the wins in San Francisco and Atlanta. So we got to now refocus. We got a couple of weeks to do that. Getting a couple of guys back that will make us more healthy and giving us a little continuity to take the second half 1 week at a time. So basically from Ted Phillips that they are disappointed with the record, but they're saying that the Bears can bounce back. And they also talked about Dolphins stepping a step back this year. He says, reality is we're turning the ball over too much. That's not all on Jay, it's all on the entire offense. In terms of Jay, he's really grown as a leader. We got to show more consistency in how to play on the field. We got to score more points. We showed that last year by having shown the consistency ability to do that this year. On replacing a coach who finished 10-6 in his final year with one who's gone 11-13 in the first season and a half. He responded by saying he still believes in Emery and Trestman as leader. The reason I say that is when you start losing, the media, the fans want someone to start yelling at the players who aren't performing up to their capabilities. To me, a leader earns their respect by treating people like men, and they do things privately as men. I can say this about those two guys. Mark and Phil have a passion, competitive, and they're tough people. They have individuals in the right way, and that's not to do with publicity. And also he spoke on the $54 million guarantee contract to Jay Cutler on the first half of the season of his 3 years. He said he didn't have the constant mentorship of coach until Mark came along. We felt very strongly Mark was going to be the right mentor and leader for him, a teacher, and I think he's taken to that. Has he been consistent as we needed to be? No, we're 3-5, but we still believe in him. I know the team does. I think Jay, with these 2 weeks now, is going to focus on what he needs to do more consistent and make the right decisions. I think he will. And another from the fan reaction after the last 2 losses. I understand the fans have a right to be upset right now. How can you not be upset with the 3-5 team? We got passionate fans. We love our fans. We like it when we cheer. We don't like it when they boo, but they have every right to boo when we're not playing well. So that is the report on the Bears this week from the sayings of Ted Phillips, George McCasky, Emery, and Trestman. All I gotta say is the Bears has to do a better job over the next 8 games to do a better job, and hopefully they can try to get into the playoffs. So basically, the Bears, in order to probably get into the playoffs, they have to get to 10-6, which means the Bears can only afford to lose only 1 game, or unless some magically that they can finish the rest of the season on an 8-game winning streak. We'll see what's going to happen when they start game plan for Green Bay next week. And we'll see what the Bears are going to do. But that was just being reported over the past week from the Bears. So this is The Game Is On 100. I am out. Later.